The industry can fake smiles, but pain? That's harder to hide. And right now, fans believe Lil Durk is breaking down behind the cameras. Broken heart. Over the past few weeks, his posts have turned darker, his tone colder, and his silence louder than any song he's dropped. People close to him are whispering about sleepless nights, emotional calls, and a Durk that's not the same one they knew before. It started small, a cryptic message here, a deleted post there, but soon it became impossible to ignore. Fans are flooding his comments with concern. "Durk, you good bro? Something's off. This ain't the same smirk we know." Behind the fame, the tours, and the millions of streams, Lil Durk might be facing one of the hardest emotional battles of his life. Rumors are swirling, heartbreak, betrayal, and even family tension. But what really happened to push Durk to the edge? Tonight, we're diving deep into the truth behind Lil Durk's emotional breakdown, the friends who turned their backs, and the shocking events that made even his fans say, "We've never seen him like this before." It all started quietly. No announcement. No headline. Just silence. For someone who lived in the spotlight, Lil Durk's sudden disappearance from social media felt like the calm before a storm. No tweets. No Instagram lives. No updates from OTF. The only thing fans saw was a blank profile photo, and that single move sent shockwaves through the internet. Durk deleted everything. One fan wrote, "Man, something's wrong. He never does that." At first, people thought it was just a rebrand. Artists go dark before a rollout all the time. But the deeper fans looked, the stranger it got. A missed appearance here, a cancelled studio session there, and then came that one cryptic Instagram story. When you give love and they give pain back, broken heart, you start moving different. That post vanished within an hour. But screenshots? They never die. Within minutes, the blogs had it. The Shade Room, DJ Academics, Rap Alert, all asking the same question: is Lil Durk okay? A week later, Durk was spotted in an Atlanta studio. Usually when he walked in, the energy was loud, laughter, smoke, beats shaking the floor. But that night, he sat in the corner, hoodie up, staring at his phone. The engineer said later, "Bro was there in body, but not in spirit." Someone tried to play a new beat. Durk didn't move, didn't nod, didn't write. He finally mumbled, "Turn that off. I ain't feeling none of this today." His team said it was burnout. Too many shows. Too much pressure. But behind closed doors, whispers told a darker story. Family issues, trust problems, maybe even heartbreak. Fans began piecing things together. A mysterious tweet from his ex-India Royale. People change when their heart gets broken in silence. The timing was suspicious, right after Durk's breakdown posts. Blogs jumped on it instantly. India and Durk split again. Did she move on? Is that why Durk's been acting off? Nobody confirmed anything, but fans didn't need confirmation. They built the story themselves. Comments under every old couple post turned into therapy sessions. He lost the love of his life, and you can see it. This man is hurting FR. Behind the fame, Durk wasn't just dealing with heartbreak. He was dealing with the pressure of being the man who couldn't show it. According to one close friend, the breaking point came after a late-night call from an old OTF member. They was arguing about trust. Durk felt betrayed. He said, "I put you on, and now you acting like you don't know me." Next thing you know, he hung up and went quiet for 2 days. Those 2 days turned into weeks. No posts, no public sightings. Durk had vanished again. By now, TikTok was a war zone. Creators were uploading videos breaking down Durk's lyrics, searching for hidden messages. One viral clip claimed, "Go back to therapy session." He literally said, "Talking to myself lately, they don't feel me no more." He been telling us this. Another TikTok user stitched old clips of Durk and King Von, captioned he never healed after Von. Fans agreed. He lost his brother and never recovered. You can see it in his eyes now, he tired. Then came the footage that changed everything. A short clip leaked from a private studio session. Durk was sitting alone, headphones on, eyes red. At one point, he looked at the camera and said, "Y'all don't even know what I go through FR." The video was never supposed to see the light of day, but it spread fast. Fans were worried. Rappers tweeted check on Durk. Even celebs like Meek Mill and 50 Cent posted subtle messages of support. Still, Durk remained silent. That's when fans knew it was real. Weeks later, Durk finally appeared on a podcast, smiling, joking, but something was off. Midway through, the host asked a simple question. If you could go back to one moment in your life and change it, what would it be? Durk paused. His smile faded. He looked down and said softly, "Vaughn." The room fell silent. The host moved on quickly, but fans caught it. That clip alone got millions of views in hours. One comment said it all. "He still talks like he's apologizing to a ghost." That was the moment the world realized Lil Durk's emotional breakdown wasn't just rumors. It was pain disguised as resilience. Insiders say Durk's family was worried too. His sister allegedly tried to get him to take a break. She told him he was moving like he don't care about himself no more. But Durk brushed it off. He kept working, kept posting pictures from the studio, but those close to him said he wasn't really making music. He was just there, sitting in dark rooms trying to drown out his thoughts with bass and smoke. Everything came to a head after a friend posted a clip from a party. In the video, Durk looked drained, eyes half closed, barely smiling. The caption read, "Smirk still the realest in the room." Fans didn't see real. They saw broken. He don't even look like he having fun no more. That ain't Durk, that's a man carrying too much. The clip went viral, and for the first time, Durk himself responded. He posted a black screen with just 3 words. "I'm still here." 3 words, but millions felt them. At a show in Texas, sources say Durk broke down backstage minutes before his set. He was heard saying, "I can't keep doing this." A crew member claimed he was pale, shaking, eyes full of tears. They tried to calm him down, but he refused to cancel. He went on stage, performed flawlessly, then walked off without saying a word. That video surfaced online too, the moment he stood there, head down, hand on his chest, like he was trying not to crumble. Fans flooded Twitter. "Bro ain't rapping no more, he's crying through the mic." By this point, Durk's inner circle was divided. Some said he needed therapy. Others said he needed time alone. But Durk? He just kept moving. One insider said, "He feel like if he stop, everything fall apart. So he keep going even when he breaking." Another added, "He don't trust nobody right now. He think everybody using him." That paranoia started showing in his music. The lyrics grew colder, darker. Songs about loyalty turned into songs about betrayal. Love turned into loss. Sources say it all came to a boil one night in Atlanta. Durk was alone in his penthouse studio. Around 2 a.m., neighbors heard loud music and glass breaking. When security checked, Durk was fine, but the room was a mess. Broken bottles. Lyrics scribbled on the wall. One line stood out, "They love you till you bleed." That photo of the wall leaked days later, and the internet went wild. Everyone had a theory. Was it about India? About Vaughn? About his crew? Nobody knew. But everyone felt it. If fans thought they had seen Durk at his lowest, they were wrong. The truth is, that night in the studio wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a storm. 2 days later, Durk went live on Instagram. It wasn't planned. It wasn't polished. He looked tired, hoodie on, lights dim, voice quiet but shaky. He started talking about loyalty, fake love, and pressure. "People only love you when you winning," he said. "But when you huttin', nobody calls. Nobody checks in." He paused, exhaled deeply, then added, "Y'all think this rap life fun? This sh*t lonely." The live barely lasted 90 seconds before he ended it. But that clip was enough. Within hours, millions of fans were worried. Comments flooded social media. "Durk sound broken FR. Somebody check on bro. He needs help, not clout. Even celebrity friends posted cryptic messages like keep your head up, smirk, and don't lose yourself. That was the moment the world realized Lil Durk wasn't performing anymore. He was crying out for help. Behind the scenes, Durk's management was panicking. The tour was mid-run, sponsorship deals were pending, and they didn't know whether to push him or protect him. One insider said, "He ain't been the same since the summer. He go from laughing to dead quiet in seconds. You can feel the pain in the room." Some of his team wanted to cancel shows to give him rest. Others said he needed to keep moving, that slowing down would mess up the bag. But Durk didn't care about the bag anymore. He told one close friend, "I don't even know who I am outside this music *T no more." That line became the core of everything. Because when an artist loses the line between fame and self, every applause feels empty. A week later, Durk missed a major show in Miami. No announcement. No warning. Thousands of fans waited, lights dimmed, DJ hyping the crowd, but Durk never came out. When news broke the next morning, fans were torn. Some were angry, others were scared. "He always shows up," one fan tweeted. "If Durk missed this, something serious going on." That same day, he posted a single message on his story. "You can lose yourself trying to please everybody." That one post hit like a bullet. Even people who weren't fans reposted it with captions like, "This man speaking facts." It was clear, the weight of fame, loss, and expectation had started crushing him from the inside out. Rumor has it that around this time, a close family member flew to Atlanta to check on Durk personally. They said when they walked into his place, he was sitting in the dark, music off, candles burning. He told them, "I don't trust nobody no more. Every time I open up, it backfires." His relative tried to convince him to take a break, maybe travel, step away from the spotlight. Durk shook his head. "If I stop, they forget me." That's the double-edged sword of fame. You can't heal in private when the world demands you to stay visible. Not long after, screenshots began circulating online. Messages allegedly between Durk and someone he once called bro. The texts showed Durk confronting the person about leaking private info. "You really sold me out for a story?" Durk allegedly wrote. "Bro, it wasn't even like that," the reply said. "Nah, it was exactly like that." Fans debated whether the messages were real or fake. But the emotion behind them? Real as it gets. Those closest to him said it broke him. "He don't know who to trust anymore," one person revealed. "Everybody around him wants something. Ain't no love left, just business." That's when fans noticed. The smiling pictures stopped. The interviews stopped. Even OTF members stopped posting with him. Something deeper was going on. Durk finally returned to the studio. But instead of his usual anthems, the songs coming out were darker, slower, filled with pain. One unreleased track reportedly had him saying, "I gave my soul to this game and it ain't love me back." The leak went viral instantly. People said it sounded like a cry for help, raw and haunting. Even rival rappers posted saying, "You can hear the pain in bro's voice. That's real." For someone who'd built his career on confidence and survival, hearing him sound defeated hit different. Out of nowhere, a big name in the industry reached out, Meek Mill. Sources say Meek called Durk personally, telling him, "Take care of yourself, bro, don't let the fame eat you." That gesture meant more than fans realized. Durk grew quiet on the phone, then reportedly said, "You the first person that said that in months." That conversation gave him a spark, a small reminder that someone cared. But even sparks fade if there's no fire to catch. Durk returned to the stage in New York weeks later, but fans noticed something off. His voice cracked mid-performance. He skipped verses. At one point, he turned away from the crowd and wiped his face. The internet exploded. He crying on stage. Bro can't hide it no more. Clips of him looking distant, zoning out mid-performance, became viral overnight. Comment sections filled with love, but also confusion. "We don't need the music right now. We need him to heal." But the industry doesn't wait for healing. The show must go on. Then came the post that reignited the internet, a long emotional message from India Royale. "Sometimes, love means letting go before it destroys you." No names mentioned. No photos. But everyone knew who she was talking about. That post shattered Durk. He unfollowed everyone on Instagram, deleted every picture, and once again, disappeared. Bloggers went wild. Titles read, "Durk spirals after India's post." OTF members concerned for Durk's mental health. But behind those headlines, there was real pain, the kind that no article could capture. Then came the scariest rumor yet. A fan claimed Durk was hospitalized after emotional exhaustion. No proof. No photo. But it spread fast enough for his PR team to deny it. Still, fans weren't convinced. "Y'all lying to protect him," one comment read. "This man needs help, not a cover-up." The narrative had officially spiraled out of control. Every move he made, every silence, every lyric, fans were reading between the lines. A few days later, Durk broke his silence again with a single caption: "I lost too much to still act strong." That post hit over 5 million likes. Celebrities, fans, even rivals commented hearts and prayers. It wasn't a promo. It wasn't an announcement. It was vulnerability, real, raw, and rare in the rap world. It confirmed what fans already knew. Lil Durk wasn't just tired, he was hurting. Durk's manager finally spoke on a podcast, saying, "He's been through too much, bro, losing friends, losing trust, losing peace. He's still human." That interview brought tears to fans. For years, Durk had been the voice of survival, the guy who made pain sound poetic. But now, the pain was winning. Just when fans thought it couldn't get darker, Durk posted a photo that left everyone speechless. It was him, alone on a rooftop at night, city lights behind him. Caption: "If I leave tomorrow, remember I tried." That single post had fans flooding his DMs, tagging his family, begging people to check on him. Even big pages like World Star and Complex posted, fans worried for Lil Durk's mental state after cryptic post. That's when everyone, from rappers to producers, started reaching out behind the scenes. Sources say one person finally got through to him, his mom. She flew out immediately, walked into his house, and found him sitting alone, surrounded by unfinished lyrics and photos of Vaughn. She told him, "You're carrying too many ghosts, baby. It's time to put some down." That night, he didn't argue. He didn't post. He just cried. And for the first time in months, Lil Durk slept. When you've been fighting for years, peace feels foreign. That's what Lil Durk realized after his mom showed up. Not as a celebrity's mother, not as Mama Smirk, but as a mother trying to save her son from himself. She stayed with him for days. No interviews, no cameras. Just love, food, and silence. A family member later said, "She took his phone, told him, 'You gon' breathe again whether you like it or not.'" For the first time in months, Durk wasn't surrounded by yes men, producers, or brand deals. He was surrounded by memories of the people he lost, the things he built, and the boy he used to be. That's when he started writing again, not bars for the charts, but letters for the soul. Late-night scribbles turned into journal entries, and those entries became lyrics. "I've been fighting demons that wear my face," he wrote. "I gave the world my pain and they remixed it." This wasn't the Durk the industry knew. This was a man rebuilding himself, line by line. Weeks passed. Durk slowly returned to the studio, but this time, the energy was different. No entourage. No noise. Just him, an engineer, and a mic. When the beat dropped, Durk didn't rap about money or power, he rapped about healing. "I miss peace more than I miss fame." The engineer said. When he spit that line, everybody in the room froze. You could feel it. That song, insiders say, will be part of his next album, a project fans are already calling the most personal thing he's ever done. Then came another surprise. India Royale posted a subtle story, just a heart emoji over a black background. Fans instantly connected it to Durk. Blogs exploded. India reaches out to Durk again. Possible reconciliation on the way. Sources say she reached out privately, not to restart the relationship, but to check on his mental health. One close friend said. She told him she just wanted him to find peace, even if it ain't with her. That message hit Durk harder than any heartbreak. Because sometimes love doesn't return, it just wishes you well. During this time, Durk also reconnected with King Von's family. He visited Von's mural again, this time without cameras, without posts, without noise. Just flowers and silence. A fan nearby claimed they saw him touch the wall and whisper, "I'm still trying to make you proud." That moment wasn't for the public. It was closure, quiet, overdue, and sacred. Later that week, Durk posted a single picture of Von's mural with the caption, "Forever OTF. I love you for real." That moment wasn't for the public. It was closure, quiet, overdue, and sacred. Later that week, Durk posted a single picture of Von's mural with the caption, "Forever OTF. I love you for real." Fans cried in the comments. It wasn't marketing. It was mourning and healing. Durk started attending Friday prayers again. People spotted him at local mosques, head low, moving quietly. A video leaked showing him praying beside a small group of men. No chains, no bodyguards, no fame. Just Durk. Fans flooded the comments. He finding himself again. This the Durk we've been praying for. Even people outside hip-hop respected it. For once, the headlines weren't about beef or scandal, they were about growth. Then, after months of silence, Durk finally posted again. Not a flex, not a promo, but a message. It read, "If you fighting silent battles, I see you. You ain't weak for hurting. You strong for surviving." The post exploded. Millions of shares. Thousands of comments. Fans wrote, "I needed this today. Bro speaking life. He healing, and we healing with him." That was the moment Durk went from artist to symbol. Proof that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's survival. A month later, a flyer leaked, Lil Durk, Live in Chicago, Homecoming Concert. Fans lost it. This was more than a show, it was a return. When the night came, the stadium was packed. 40,000 people, lights flashing, chants echoing, smirk, smirk, smirk. Durk walked out slowly, no entourage, just him under a single spotlight. He started the show not with a banger, but with a new unreleased track. "I had to break just to rebuild, lost myself, but I'm still real. The pain made me stronger, that's the deal." The crowd went silent, then erupted. Some fans were crying. Others were recording. Everyone knew this wasn't just music. This was resurrection. Halfway through the show, Durk paused. He looked at the crowd, thousands of faces, phones glowing like stars. He said, "They say rappers can't be human. They say we can't hurt. But we do. I lost people, I lost myself, and I almost gave up. But y'all kept me here." The arena roared. Fans chanted, "We love you, Durk." He smiled, not the forced kind, but real. The first real smile in months. He looked up toward the sky, whispered something only he could hear, and finished the set with "All My Life." That night became legendary. The moment Lil Durk went from rapper to story. The next morning, he didn't post flashy chains or tour stats. He posted one sentence. "God gave me another chance." And in that post, fans saw something no headline could explain: peace. Durk had gone from pain to purpose. From silence to self-acceptance. He wasn't running anymore. He was healing, publicly, painfully, beautifully. After that night, the industry stood still. Other rappers began opening up about their mental health. Artists started posting about vulnerability, about taking breaks, about self-care. Even veteran rappers posted messages like, "Respect to Durk. It take a real man to admit when he's broken." For once, Hip-hop wasn't celebrating destruction, it was celebrating healing. Months later, Durk dropped his new album, Still Here. It wasn't full of features or flexes. It was raw, introspective, and honest. Every track felt like a confession. The opening song began with his voice alone saying, "They thought I was gone. I just needed time." It broke records. Not because it was flashy, but because it was real. The closing track ended with, "If you're listening to this, don't quit. Not on yourself, not on your life." That line trended for days. Fans called it the most emotional project of his career. Durk wasn't just back, he was reborn. And that's the truth behind Lil Durk's emotional breakdown. The story the cameras didn't show, the pain the fans only guessed, and the healing journey that proved he's human before anything else. Broken Heart sparkles. From loss and betrayal to redemption and faith, Lil Durk turned his pain into purpose, showing millions of people that vulnerability is strength, and silence doesn't mean weakness, it means survival. Fans say they've never seen him this open, this grounded, this real. And maybe that's what makes this era of Durk so powerful. Not the chains, not the charts, but the courage to tell the truth. Because behind every headline, every rumor, every verse, there's still that boy from Chicago who learned that peace can't be bought, and love has to be earned. Speech Balloon, what do you think though? Is this a new Durk finding peace, or just another calm before the storm? Drop your thoughts in the comments, backhand index pointing down. Fire, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more real mix stories, emotional breakdowns, and untold truths from a hip-hop world. The stories nobody else will tell you. Studio microphone, this was inside Lil Durk's emotional breakdown. Fans are worried. Until next time, remember, even the strongest ones break sometimes, but real strength is getting back up again. 100 points, duh.